Today we're at 1773 Macy Lane, the Behan residence. This is a control area for repair attempt that he was approved for. Before we get into all that, I want to go ahead and show how we do have a repair that needs to be done for a windblown shingle that's tied into two different hips. As you can see right here, this windblown shingle is going to need to be replaced. As you can see, it ties into each facet. And we do have more similar over here. All that wind is tied into that hip and then one on the other side. Several missing shingles as well that tie into the ridge and the different hips. Before we get to start on a repair of that size, let's go ahead and check the repairability of this roof. That's why I have this control area right here so we can see what the granular retention looks like on these. Taking a soft bristle brush, just brushing just to see how much granule comes off. And as you can see, it's virtually nothing. Nothing's coming off. You can't manipulate it by hand. Oh, how are these stuck down? They stuck down pretty good?
Yeah.
Can't really pull them up by hand. Got a few that are loose, not very many. The corners. So you can see a corner here loose, but the rest of it stuck down pretty good. All right, so now we know what this general shape of the roof is. Let's go and start this repair, which I have one right here. Here's a tab that's been blown up and loose. Repair area. It's going to be this entire shingle here. So what we're going to do is go ahead and check the granular retention on the top two shingles above it. That'll be manipulated just to pull that shingle out and see what it looks like before the repair attempts started. And as you can see, virtually no granule loss whatsoever. Very few. All right, and we're gonna let him go ahead and start that repair attempt. All right, go ahead and pull it up. All right, let's go ahead and check if there's any mat transfer from where he pulled those two up. And it looks like we got a little bit of mat coming off the top shingle.
Here too?
Yep.
Yeah, there's mat transfer.
All right. So we do know as we attempt to manipulate these shingles that it is starting to come apart from the sealant and the edge of the roof. All right. So now what they do recommend is to use this roof snake, which does have the capability of damaging the roof.
So we're gonna go with this flat bar.
All right. Now he's attempting to remove the top row of fasteners from that shingle. So he's having to reach up in there and hopefully get a hold of them. Now he's trying to barely manipulate those shingles where he's not bending them up too much, that way not to crease them. We gotta remove this nail right here that's holding the top part in. There you go. There we go. Is it loose yet? Oh, looks like we got one more. Let's see what's up in here. Gotta look deep.
That's what I'm gonna get that thing.
Yeah, there's another one up here
Here
somewhere.
it is.
Yes.
All right, first thing I want to look at
All right, let's check out the shingle.
the mat transfer.
All right, you can see some of the mat coming off right here, sticking to the sealant. It just tore right on through, right over here and right here as well. Let's look at the sealant on the back. Oh yeah, as you can see, it's lost a lot of sealant, stuck to the shingle above it. All right, so let's go ahead and grab a new shingle. All right, what we're gonna do is, as you can see, an old issue from where it was originally installed. We'll clean it up, make sure we have a nice nailable surface underneath here. Make sure there's no pieces. As you can see right here, the amount of tearing that's happened just from pulling those nails out. Right now, he's trying to go ahead and get it as flat as possible. Just clean it up. Yeah, pull that back up. See what's holding it up.
Got it.
There it is.
One of the nails pulled through.
All right. All right, so as he fits the shingle in there, you can obviously see that there is no reasonable way we're going to be able to keep that color. With this being a discontinued shingle, this is about the closest we're going to be able to come. All right, so, all right.
I'm gonna start off using this roof snake. I'm gonna drive in a few nails so that way I can kind of show you what we're talking about with the roof snake damaging the shingles.
Oh, here we go. I got some more nails. Put them in your bag.
Thank you.
There you go. All right, so he's going to nail that lower fastener strip first. He's going to demonstrate it with the roof snake. And the only way to hold that nail flush and parallel with the roof is to hold this back end up off the roof, which is very difficult to do. And does start to hit and bang against the roof. All right, and as you can see, yep, that nail not going down perfectly flush. It's been driven in a little bit of an angle. It's not the best tool for the job, but we'll continue to try to use it. I'm going to show we're going to nail this top strip to this shingle right here through this nailer strip. All right, and as we can see, the angle of that nail is not what it needs to be. Just go ahead and see if you can't fix it out, straighten it. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put that away for now. That angle of that nail is not correct. I don't like it. And as you can see, the hilt of that roof snake comes down and it strikes the shingle below it and leaves an indentation. So we're just gonna put that up and go to hammer nails.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir. I'll give it to you in 1 second. Okay, we're doing video real quick.
All right, we're gonna go ahead, finish the repair, get it buttoned up, sealed in, and then I'll notate and show all of the existing damage that was caused from using that roof snake. Now, as you can see, he's able to flush nail by hand, much easier, and to manufacturer specifications on how these shingles should be attached. All right, there you have it. So we'll go ahead and check that granular retention on the shingles above, the ones that were manipulated and bent up. Oh, as you can see, we got granules coming off everywhere. So now all down through here, before you couldn't manipulate it, before none of the granules would come off, now it's coming off a pretty good bit. As you can see, just from a soft bristle brush, it's able to dislocate several of these shingles, of the granules on these shingles.
So I'm gonna go ahead and mark it for failed.
Now it failed for a few reasons. For the granular retention, it failed for using the wrong type of tool with the roof snake, nailing nails in unflush and damaging the shingle below it as it hits it. And it also failed for the amount of mat transfer that came off the shingle we pulled out and damaging the shingle above and below the repair. All right, and that's going to do it for 1773 Macy Lane.